See?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, rolling.
Good afternoon, people. Okay, today we are at Clarke Quay again. We are at Tsui Wah. Okay, this place, Hong Kong style, kind of like Hong Kong cafe kind of place. So they serve like a bunch of Hong Kong style dishes. Okay, but anyways, because it's been, I've been here before, like for the judging. You guys already know I'm one of the judge for the Singapore Riverside Award. So I was here and I tried their food, and I tried one of their instant noodles. And okay, instant noodles, okay, I know it sounds weird, okay? I tried the instant noodles and it's very, very good. It's like one of the best I've ever eaten, okay? So today I'm back here with my big plate. I'm gonna get them to make a giant version for me. Okay, you guys want to see instant noodles mukbang, okay? I have so many requests. So this is why I'm doing instant noodle, but in a different setting, because, you know, it might be a little bit better to get, you know, a professional chef to cook out my instant noodles for me. Okay, there's some history behind this dish. I'll explain later while I eat or something. But we're gonna go in first. It's super warm here. I just did my LASIK. I cannot be exposed to the sun for too long. Okay, let's go. Alright, so this is the thing that I'm talking about now. Alright, so this is the noodles. I'm sure you guys are not very sure what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna show you guys. Okay, it's got like pork ribs on top, like Kagoshima pork ribs with like cartilage on it. Like, look at that. Okay, and then bottom is instant noodles. I can show you guys the noodle pool right here. Oh, I feel like eating right now. I'm just gonna wait for my bowl. My giant plate. We gotta pass them my giant plate. So they're gonna make one giant version for me. This is one serving. I'm gonna go about like 12 serving on my giant plate. Okay, we're gonna wait now and see how it goes. Don't really fancy it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna start eating now. Okay, apparently right, the whole thing can be eaten, okay? You don't have to just like you don't have to remove the bones or anything. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, first bite. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm still having a very bad coma. I'm doing this voiceover like 3 or 4 hours after the shoot, so I'm still having a very bad coma, but I'm just gonna try my best to talk to you guys a bit on how I feel throughout the challenge. Look at my water. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I tried this dish on a separate occasion during a judging, and it was they served me one plate. Oh, you really need to chew. And it was super good. Like it was warm. The noodles were nicely coated and everything. Okay, I'm not saying that today the noodles were horrible. The noodles were still good, but it's just because because of all the setting up and everything. I like the soup. It's so peppery. The noodles become very, very dry after that. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys eat instant noodles all the time. Okay, so your Indomie or the hand tossed one, if you leave it there for a while, it gets really, really dry. So you guys will see throughout the entire video, I'm hydrating the noodles using a lot of soup. Okay, I'm probably gonna like get down most of the meat first, and then I'll save some to go with the noodles. Okay, coming into this challenge, I was feeling a little bit overconfident. Like I underestimated this challenge a lot. The FM yesterday, like I think UFM 1003, they're talking about me.
Oh, is it? What is it?
A lot of fake eaters, they say. Not sure if Zermatt is fake.
I'm not fake.
Then the other DJ was like, Zermatt joins contest, so it's not fake. But this thing weighs about 10 pounds, okay, including the broth and everything. So I was thinking, it's one of those challenges, right? My hand's gonna get very tired again. 10 pounds, it should be relatively easy, but little did I know that the ratio, and this is one of the challenges, right, where the protein is actually more than the carbs, I think. To meat and noodle is actually, yeah, I say 100k, I'll buy him wine. The meat itself is about 3 kilos of meat, which is a lot of meat. And then the noodles is a lot lesser, which compared to other challenges, usually the carbs are a lot more compared to the protein. So this is why this challenge was a lot tougher than the typical noodle challenge. Today is one of those occasions that I wish that I got the normal weighing scale. And the other thing is also the meat, okay, the meat is extremely fatty, which is a very, very good thing. It's super fatty, super juicy, super moist. I think it's like, I'm putting in more than like 5 kilos in me already, because like I keep hydrating the noodles. Yeah, because we took a while to set up. Okay, so this is why like the noodles is like that. Okay, usually it's not like that. Don't, you know, it's very nice. It's still very, very like nice al dente noodles. Marvin is gonna like, Marvin is like, look at Marvin. He's like trying to act as if he's a very pro, you know, watching reading through the menu as if it's like some pro. The texture of the meat, okay, is almost like a very, very tender pork rib. Legit enjoying for the first. Like the first 10 minutes was like quite enjoyable, but now it starts to get very or something like for Singapore viewers, it's something like bak kut teh, but a lot more tender. And then it would say it's more like beef brisket, that kind of texture. You've forgotten your coffee. Super tender. I don't even need to chew much. Okay, but the thing is, this whole nugget of meat right there, you guys can see, I need some sort of like flavor change, like Coke Zero or something. The bones is included, and those are not actually bones. Those are actually soft cartilage, which is edible. Yeah, the tea works.
Ice lemon tea?
Yeah, ice lemon tea, no ice. So the chef was telling me that the entire thing can be eaten, so I'm just eating the entire thing, which probably what makes it so dense and it's not settling well in my stomach. Okay, I'm gonna pass Mervin some of the pork. Okay, I'm gonna save like 2 pieces. The rest I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, you guys can see Mervin is trying to get some of the pork. Usually, I'm pretty okay with him like getting a little bit here and there because he needs to write. It's like the boss sum video. He needs to write, so he needs to taste the food a little bit. And sometimes, if the food is good, he will actually order more to try. He can't take that much as well, so usually I'll just let him try a little bit. But only for mukbangs though. But official challenge-wise, I don't really like to share my food because I would like to push. The chef is actually very worried. He's like, "You sure you can do this? This is not easy," because he knows the dish best. So he was saying like, you know, this is not gonna be easy, you know, because it's extremely fatty. Like there's so much fat in it. The fat content is like so much. So it's gonna be very, very rough. Which, you know, me being me, I was really thinking that it's gonna be very easy, but I was wrong. I mean, halfway through, you guys could see I'm starting to struggle. Like once I'm done with like all of the meat. But guys, this is still my favorite instant noodle dish so far, by far. Okay, best instant noodles I've eaten in 2020 easily. Why? Because okay, the noodles itself, because of the pork, the pork is braised. Okay, it's very, very nicely braised, infused with all that flavor and everything. And then when they add on the pork to the noodle, okay, they put on a good amount of that gravy, that, you know, that pork, the braised gravy from the pork into the noodles. So when you toss everything together, oh, it comes together so nicely. And then it's served with this bowl of you guys can see I'm using that soup a lot. It's a radish soup. If you guys been to Hong Kong, they serve this soup all the time. Like, it's a very peppery broth. It warms your stomach, and I really like it. So you guys can see I'm hydrating the noodles, like, you know, adding a lot into the noodles just to make it easier to dao. It's not the best thing to do for a food challenge, this dish. You know, some food you thought that it's gonna be easy if you're gonna do a food challenge with, but this is not the best thing to do to inflate it so big. Okay, that's it. This video might be a little bit dry because it's just me eating some instant noodles. That's why there's so much voiceover. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys at the end. Okay, so we're done with the shoot. I don't know it's 4 or 5 kilos. Okay, to be honest, we're not really sure, but it's a good amount of food. And what I understand is they actually added a little over 3 kg of pork ribs. Okay, and the pork ribs, right, it's not that type of pork ribs that there's bones, you remove the bones and all. It's with the soft bone, the cartilage and everything. So you eat the entire thing. With that said, right, it's a lot of weight in my stomach, and that is why I struggle so much towards the end. Usually 10 pounds of food wouldn't kill me, but today is a whole different. I was having the cold sweats and everything. It's really dying. But okay. But again, this is definitely, it's still one of the best instant noodles I've had. Okay, the braised pork, right? The braised pork, red pork belly. I don't know what cut exactly that is. It's got a very nice braised herbal flavor. Okay, not really herbal, but just a very nice braised flavor. And then the sauce goes inside the instant noodles, and then when you toss it together, it's very tasty. And it comes with the soup, the radish soup, very peppery. Yeah, everything just comes together very nicely. This is why I like it. Initially, I wanted to do like plate by plate, but the plate is actually concave, it's dented in. So this is why I was thinking like, might as well use a big plate instead, because if not the thumbnail, you guys cannot see how much food that is. Okay, but yeah, that's it for this video. I rest for 2 hours before I did this outro. I was dying right after the thing. But yeah, just now it was bright, now it's dark. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do comment down below. I'm really like trying to do more hawker, like more Singapore street food, Singapore hawker food. So do let me know what you guys want to watch. I read through all your comments, okay? So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna go get some boba. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.